Hi students, my name is Amber. Happy to see you today. With rapid changes in science and technology, teenagers nowadays have been interacting well with digital devices. They can get so involved in tech gadgets that they have no time for their parents or grandparents. Moreover, the overall differences between generations in living styles, ways of talking, thoughts, and views are growing. All of these lead to a wide generation gap between the old and the young. The generation gap is our topic today. 5 new words that I'm going to show you may help you know more about this. I hope that after the lesson, you can find solutions to narrow this gap. Let's see what they are. Force, attitude, burden, conflict, forbid. Now, let's check the pronunciation and meaning of each word. Force, 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 force. This is a one-syllable word. Now, listen again and repeat. Force, force. Good job. This is a verb. Can you guess its meaning? Force means to make something happen or make someone do something unpleasant, especially by threatening. Let's see an example. Children should not be forced to do everything their parents want. They also need to be respected, especially for their own interests to some extent. Attitude, 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 attitude. Note that T-U-D-E is pronounced as tude, and don't miss the stress on the first syllable. Say it together. Attitude, attitude. Well done. Attitude is a noun. It refers to the way that you behave toward somebody or something that shows how you think and feel. Attitude is an important factor that decides the relationship among members in a family or any organization. That's why you should know to get on well with each other. Both the old and the young should show their respectful and polite attitudes towards the other. Burden, 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 burden. Remember that B-U-R is pronounced as bur, and this syllable is also stressed. Say it aloud. Burden, burden. Good. Burden is a noun. It can be understood as a serious or difficult responsibility that you have to deal with. We have an example. Never consider looking after your elderly parents as a burden because they have spent their whole lives rearing you. Conflict, 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 conflict. Pay attention to the ending sound kt and the stress on the first syllable. Repeat after me. Conflict, conflict. Perfect. Conflict is a noun. It means serious disagreement or argument between people or groups. Lack of communication is the biggest reason for generation gaps and causes serious conflicts. Therefore, to restrict conflicts between you and your parents, you should spend time talking and sharing your viewpoints with them, then get their advice as reference. Forbid. 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 Can you see that the stress of the word is on the second syllable? Let's say it together. Forbid. Forbid. Easy, right? Forbid is a verb, which means not to allow something. Let's see an example. Timmy's father forbids him to be rude to the elderly. Okay, we've learned 5 new words in this lesson. Now, do you have your own ways to narrow the gap, if any, among generations in your family? It's time to review these words again. Force, attitude, burden, conflict, forbid. Well done! I still have a lot of other new words for you to study below this video. Have a look. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.